President Museveni launching oil drilling activities, a moment long awaited by Ugandans and oil companies in the country.
I have heard of these, what they call local content and all that. But for me, the biggest local content, which all of you can participate in, is agriculture. Producing food. Because all these people who work in the oil fields need food. Nobody computers one. No, arawazini mtu nadi ya computer. Nobody yes, grow food so that these people buy food from you people. Eggs, chicken, milk.
Also present on this historic day, the regulator, Petroleum Authority Chief Executive, calling the ceremony a great milestone.
At the end of 2022, a total of 1.7 billion United States dollars had been invested in the development of this oil field. About $580 million is expected to be invested in the Kingfisher development project in this year, which we have started. And a similar amount, about $580 million, is expected to be invested in 2024.
Kingfisher area is taking shape. Although Ugandans won't see actual oil from today's launch, the stage has been set according to officials and the joint venture partners.
It is an important milestone in the development of Uganda's oil industry and will definitely have far-reaching impacts on the socio-economic transformation of Uganda. Following the announcement of FID less than 1 year ago on February 1st, 2022, with the full support and efforts of all parties,
today's spudding launch puts the country on the road to producing some 40,000 barrels of oil per day from the Kingfisher well. 31 wells are to be drilled from this launch. 3 remaining rigs will, according to officials, set up later in the Tanga area.
It's just a commissioning of the oil rig and spudding the first well for production purposes within this field. But there will be timelines along which the 31 wells will be drilled in this area, and then the 400 and so many wells that will be drilled in Tanga. When you drill the wells, you connect in-field pipelines to gathering stations to collect the volume, and then you transfer that to a central processing facility.
The well is a joint venture between the Uganda National Oil Company, which owns 15% stake in the Kingfisher area, alongside Total and CNOOC. Meanwhile, a total $2 billion is to be spent up to the time of production. It's been years since Uganda discovered commercially viable oil deposits here in the Albertine Graben, and has been working day and night to take the oil out of the ground and send it to the markets across the world. Today here in Kingfisher, operated by CNOOC from China and other oil fields like Tanga, is a hive of activity. Despite criticism from climate change activists on the dealings of the country in as far as oil and climate change is concerned, that did not deter the country's efforts to go on and develop. Indeed, one could say, looking at the activities right now, the putting up of the rigs and drilling, the target for 2025 could be met. Malcolm Sime, NTV Tonight, here in Kikuuube.